Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Hello and happy Sunday. Hello from me and my mean smirk. I threw myself off not saying that first. Hello! Okay, yesterday, before we were sunset beezing, which it was so beautiful last night, Foodie Beauty's life fell apart for the millionth time. I know she was crying on her kick, saying that Malaysia was going to be like 97% humidity and that basically Slaw's family doesn't like her and he's pressuring her too much. And she needs him to realize that change isn't going to happen overnight. Like, it's been over 2 years for him at this point, right? Like 3 years. I don't know. It's been a long time. You know, how long is he supposed to wait for her to change? The shit she was crying about, like, this is what really happened. Okay, she said that she hadn't heard from him yesterday. Like, there was a whole war happening. You know, I'm not laughing about that, but like, imagine being so selfish that you haven't heard from somebody who's currently living in the Middle East with bombs going off. Like, imagine being so selfish. Anyways, so when she doesn't hear from him, she does the usual, goes live, cries. They're just too different, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, she ends up spilling the tea that Salah's family doesn't want her in Syria. His cousin was there for the divorce paper signing. His family said, we don't care what you do in any other country, just not here. So we're going to yap about all that. I'm sorry I didn't cover it last night. I was just in such a zen mood. I don't know. We need to do more sunset beezes. That was a good time to me. Welcome to all the new Breezy Bunch members. All right, let me say hi to you guys. I'm still feeling zen. I had top-notch sleep last night. You know, I bought new pillows from the Walmart, and I got the, like, I don't know. My boyfriend gave me a pillow talk, and he told me, because I was going to buy these cheap ones, and he was like, no, he was like, you just need to spend a little bit more, and he was like, and get the firm ones, because they'll stay firm longer. Anyways, I got these pillows meant for side sleepers, because I'm a side sleeper, and I have this brand new comforter that's very light for the spring and summer. And just sleep is amazing lately. So I want to laugh at Foodie Beauty. We're also going to laugh at Specs and talk about how creepy she is. That's going to happen. Okay, let me say hi to you guys. Sorry. Hello, for the people. I'm feeling zen from uploading art. Hello, sunshine. Hello, Lori. I meant Breezy is not me. What happened? Am I on mute? Oh, God. Naughty box. The cousins have no right to say that. I don't know. Like, would you want her around stinking up the joint? Hello, Ruby. Hello, Nick. Hello, GB. Time has passed, Chantel, by in Canada and in Syria. And it's sad if you think about it. Hello, Zeb. I'm really glad BG won't be left with Pete's. Notice how she stopped herself from saying he wouldn't let her starve. Hopefully I have a clip of that. He's not wrong. She needs, hey, Grunge. She needs Pete's as her caregiver. Yeah. All he said is that he hasn't seen any changes. I mean, he's right. How has she changed? How? If anything, she's worse. All right, let me share my screen. We're going to go to Twitter. We're going to yap a little bit. We might go on side journeys and field trips. So just be prepared. Okay. Oh, no. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to deal with it. It throws me off when Twitter is on this side, and I can't explain why, but I feel like I don't know what I'm doing when it's not on the opposite side. Yeah, I don't really feel like fixing it, so we're just going to go with it. I wouldn't want her around. Hi, Bride. Good to see you. Okay, hold on. Let me cough. Lindsay, where have you been? Scatboy wants a thin Chantel, one that farts and shits on command. But yes, you're right. Hey, Sue. Pete probably doesn't want to be her friend after her hatred-filled rant. Yeah. I mean, no matter how anybody feels out there, like Pete's supposed to be her best friend, right? Like the things that she said, like that sucks. That really fucking sucks. All right, so what I do know is before Foodie went live, people were yapping away in her chat, wondering if Salah was okay. Mainly Strawberries was like, please, I'm beyond worried. Let us know Salah's okay. Anyways, so then Foodie writes in there, oh my God, please stop with all the stupid outrage. It is very annoying. Tired of the dumb trolling. I'm not sure if I'll be live today. And then she makes a community post. I do remember that, saying she was going to go live. And like, she's not in the mood for any assholes, basically. You got me on the big screen. Hello, hello. Hi, Mandy. Okay, so Milky said Beezers who care about Salon Chantal asking if everything is okay because the horrific bombings that happen, and this is how their lovely Foodie responds. Tired AF does an eye roll. Okay. Mo said Chantal is crying because Salah is pressuring her to change, and also because Malaysia's weather has 97% humidity. Credit Orange Cat. I think I have longer screenshots too, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's see. Well, let's go full screen.
I just really feel like I don't want to go to Malaysia because, like, every day I just feel like all this pressure to change and become someone like new just so I can go.
Do you see an actual
and, like,
tear?
I realize, like, I need so much more help than I thought. Like, I feel like he doesn't understand that I can't just change my mental health and my binge eating disorder overnight. It's not just gonna help with a diet and walking on the fucking treadmill for 20 fucking goddamn minutes. And I don't want that pressure on myself. When I say I want peace in my life, I want it from that too.
And I don't want that pressure on myself.
I left Syria because I like, for many reasons, and one of them was feeling inadequate as a woman because of all these fucking pressures. You know? And for what? To go to a country that's friggin' 97% humidity that I don't even really want to go to anyways?
I feel like you were excited about it 3 days ago.
There's pressure to be a good Muslim. There's pressure to be a good woman. There's pressure to be demure, to lose weight, to be this, to be that, to be this, to be that. And I feel like people who really love me and care about me wouldn't put that pressure on me.
Oh, brother.
And if it's just because he doesn't understand what it's like, then maybe he's not the right person to be with. You know,
I don't know. You're going to be back with him today. So, pressure to be healthy. It's crazy what she's crying about. Like, imagine crying and raging and exposing him and his family and all that stuff, all because he wants her to get healthy. He wants her to walk on the treadmill. He doesn't want her to eat 8 meals a day. And you know she has more than that. Like, I don't like the guy, but she comes off as the worst one. Sandy said if this trip really happens, she's going to be so miserable. Okay, now I heard rumblings about something she doesn't want to go if her scooter can't go. Is that to Malaysia or is that to fat camp? Or is that to both? And is she going to fat camp today? Hello, Ricky Bobby. Mandrews, where is she looking? Not in our eyes, I can tell you that. She cannot do the least amount of work. And here's the thing, even if you are madly in love with somebody, like let's pretend they're madly in love with each other for a minute. At what point do people get tired of hearing excuses? At what point do people get tired of being lied to? And, you know, anytime they say, like, let's work out, let's get healthy, the person rages at them. Like, at what point does somebody, even if he loved her, like, even he would get sick of that, right? I think about the relationship I'm in. Like, I'm madly in love with the person. Like, I think for once in my life, I'm with my soulmate. I'm with the person I'm supposed to be with. Anyways, in my eyes, like, there's not much he could do wrong. But, like, imagine if he was lying to me every day. You know, if he indulged in addictions that I saw were slowly taking him from this earth, like, would I just stand by and watch that? Or would I leave the situation hoping that would be the thing that woke them up? You know what I mean? So I can't imagine being this mad over somebody wanting her to get healthy. Like, every organ in her body is probably failing, you know? Let's believe that they're soulmates, in love, whatever, really married, even though we know that they're not. Like, why is he supposed to stick by this? Anyways, Debbie's World said she was supposed to lose weight 3.5 years ago. When she first moved to Kuwait, she actually had a shot at him if she would have lost all the weight, pulled herself together, and become a decent Muslim woman, he might have stayed with her. The family might have been okay with her, but she was a pig day one, big mouth, making him lose his friends, alienating him from his family. She's a predator, and her crying right now is just ridiculous. No one cares. No one believes her. No one feels sorry for her except for her psychopathic beezers. I remember watching her yesterday, and I don't remember if I clipped this part or maybe you guys can confirm you heard it too. She was talking about how she doesn't talk to her family about their fights and what's going on with them because she would just rather go to her audience. And then she started catching herself here. She was like, because I tend to find that when you tell your family all the bad stuff and then you get back, and then she stopped herself from continuing with the sentence. So it sounded like she was going to say, because when you get back with them, like they still hold it against him. So to anybody who believes this breakup is real, he's probably busy with what's going on. And the second she hears from him again, the trip is back on. They're madly in love. He's going to buy her marigolds. I don't know. Lee Smith said, welcome to the real world, fatty. What a shame. I was going to be drifting through Malaysia same time as them. Thank God I don't need to be using a mobility scooter. Julie said she's a dumbass. She knew she was expected to behave as a Muslim before she even met Salah for the first time. She just wants to seal and feed her face. That's true. She lied to Salad, saying she's working out, eating at home, all while door dashing in secret. Dastardly, because it's all just filming for her show. He tells a girlfriend, that's what I heard. Is she real? Aaron, hello. By the way, every day for the foreseeable future, I will be live, even if it's only for an hour, because I don't know, Foodie's been interesting again. Like, between almost getting arrested and banned from malls, getting hit by trucks, marriages ending for the billionth time. I'm pretty interested again. Twitter's been great. So, hi. Welcome back to me being into foodie beauty again. It's not even really her. It's like the shit surrounding her and her life's choices. Regina said this is all bullshit performance. This is all part of her cycle that we've seen 100,000 times. She knows he doesn't want her unless she changes, but she doesn't want to change because she thinks he should accept her slob ass as she is. Okay, if she's not going to accept his cheating, why does he have to accept her addictions? I'm not saying cheating is okay, but like, even yesterday she was crying about him cheating and how she said that they never fully recovered and she's never trusted him, yada yada yada. Like, how could he trust her? Like, she cheats on him every day when she lies to him, right? Regina said, by the way, it hasn't been overnight. It's been over 3 years. And yes, she could change if she actually wanted to. People overcome these problems every day. Is it easy? No. But can it be done? Absolutely. Does she want to give up her drug of choice so that she can have a life? Nope. What's wild is she thinks giving up things is so hard. And yeah, it is at first. But I would think everything that she deals with because of her addictions, like, that's much harder to me, right? I don't know. I think back to the time when I was in addiction, like, getting sober seemed so fucking impossible. It seemed so hard. I didn't think I was strong enough to do it. But then I was doing things that required much more effort. I was putting myself in dangerous situations, and I don't know, sleeping sometimes on the street wasn't exactly easy. So looking back, getting sober was difficult at first, but it was much easier than the lying, the stealing, the scheming, the scamming, I don't know, all of that. Anyways, all right, let's keep going. Shit, Chantel will never give up her drug of choice. Nope. She doesn't want to. There's some people, like, I'm not trying to be preachy, but like, I don't know, there's a lot of people who are recovering from something in here, right? Like, you see people that truly don't want to get better. Like, they're content with their life, they're content with how things are. They know what the ending looks like, and they just don't care. They don't care. And I think Chantel is one of those people that, I mean, unless something drastic and a miracle happens, I don't know that she'll get better. I don't know that she will. Stacy the Witch said, Foodie crying probably because Salah isn't answering her calls and texts. Chantel, other things are going on in the world that could be catastrophic for his family. Or he finally picked up and said he couldn't talk right now because all hell is breaking loose. My opinion, I would bet money that's exactly what happened. And I do think it's a money grab for Tears too. She has a lot of people watching her again. So many people had checked out and were covering other things or watching other things, and everybody's watching her again. And she does know how to make money when she wants to. Blue Eyed Leo said, I would say her actions on the last outing pissed him off, along with talking to all the guys on the street. We know he has told her not to do that. Then screaming cuss words. And during Ramadan? Hey, Marcia, in the villa kitchen. Hello. Salah is in the middle of a war and she's crying about me. She's selfish. Miss Blue said Foodie is crashing out as Salah said they aren't doing the deed on their trip since she failed her diet. He's embarrassed she keeps bringing up bras and lingerie. Miss Blue said, that's my theory anyways. Anna said, I think this was all a lie. He's grounded because the closed airspace. She used this as a way to elicit sympathy for money. Dr. Ray said, bold of you to assume they ever did. Miss Blue said, I don't think they actually succeeded, but I'm guessing she's convinced herself that it will hook him. And just now thinking that's why she brought up skid marks. Remember, she's an expert starfisher, and she has a soft fupa. Eventually, he's going to fall in love with those two things. She did tell a story, you guys, and I'm so sorry in advance. She talked about like how she sat down on something naked and left a skid mark recently. So, she's trying to flirt with him. She's trying. All right, let's see. Is this where? I don't know. I don't remember what happened during this, but I know I put the yawning emoji, so we'll see what happens. I hope it's when she was crying. Let me speed her up.
He needs me to like be more mentally stable so I don't freak out like I did in Syria,
The
you know?
nerve.
But like he doesn't realize like a lot of my insecurity comes from what he did to me in the past. And then he's not even willing to like be, super comforting about that. Like just move on, blah blah blah. Like, like no, I'm just over that shit. I'm over that feeling. Like maybe what happened.
Wait, you know how you always scream about how whatever you've done is in the past, so nobody should be able to bring it up? Maybe that's how he feels. It's in the past. Stop bringing it up, bitch. Move on. Like you tell everybody else, move on.
Just really fucking ruined it like from the get-go. Like there's just so many things I harbor that like why am I putting my nervous system through all of this trauma and then all of this pressure to be this perfect wife for somebody that's like why like what there's like I need to just focus on myself. I don't know.
Okay. Is Hops here?
Yeah, you're right. Like when somebody betrays your trust, it's so hard. Exactly, teardrop. Yeah.
But you chose to stay with him after he told Kay Bella he loved her and woof woofed at her. Like, how sorry are we supposed to feel for you? I thought your marriage was stronger than ever after that happened. The lies.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, Duping Delight. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to owe at you. I owed that the clip was over. What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at his face. I want to kiss him. I need a leopard gecko immediately. I don't know what I thought this was when I first looked. Like, it looked like Chantel's parts in a thong. Do you see why I was concerned at first? But then I scrolled down and I got the cutest little face looking at me. The real hermit said, brushing the crumbs onto the floor and calling the house clean. Tantruming toddler meltdowns, leaving shit stains on furniture, bottomless pit for a stomach, unable to do the most basic task. She doesn't even remotely approach good wife territory. Isn't this so cute? I want 3. How would you ever be in a bad mood if you had this little face looking at you? Chachi, Coco, we're getting roommates. Letitia said, in other words, she hates him for wanting her to lose weight and not be a bitch. Yes. Esme said her Beezers are just as bad. They're insane. But you know what I picture the Beezers? I talk about this a lot. Like when I was forced to go to meetings and I didn't really care to change. Actually, I didn't want to change at all. I was perfectly content with being drunk 24/7 at one point in my life, right? Anyways, when meetings were forced upon me, like I found the people there who didn't want to get sober like me. Does that make sense? So like that's how I view her and her Beezers. It's like a people who all want to do bad together. Like nobody wants to change. They're perfectly content with the boxed wine at 8 a.m. You know? All right, I have another clip. Salah's family hates her. I laughed. Quite the laugh, let me tell you.
Why am I putting myself through this?
Hi,
Like,
Thimble.
why? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Go to Belize alone.
What if this meltdown was really she tried to go back to the mall and she couldn't go in to get food? And she's just feeding us a BS story. Just what if?
It's too much pressure, right, Larry?
I'm going to rage quit for tomorrow. And in fact, I'm going to protest. I will riot because I am sick of the pressure, okay? I'm sick of being told to be demure. I'm sick of laundry. I'm sick of it all. You want to protest with me tomorrow? Tomorrow we seal and bees in bed.
Right, exactly. Cece, in a way, I feel like that now too. You know, like I'm starting to feel like it's just not worth it, worth these feelings I'm having. So maybe I'm growing up. I don't know.
Oh my God, get better or don't. Just stop making promises you know you're not going to keep.
I know. I know.
You know what's crazy, Thumbo? I was reading your comments. It seems like alcoholics, I don't know about anything else, it seems like the gateway to so many other addictions. Like there's the occasional alcoholic who just sticks with that, right? But like I think about myself who swore I'd never touch things, and then, I was snorting things, inhaling things. At one point I injected something. You know what I mean? It's just alcohol leads to so many other problems, and it can lead to food problems too. And then people who oftentimes have um is it the stomach sleeve or gastric bypass, like they end up turning to alcohol. It's weird how that works. If you're out there and you've never tried alcohol, just please don't. Nothing good comes from it, okay?
Thanks, Belle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys, to be honest, but I'm more than likely. I'm leaning towards I don't want to go. I don't really want to go to Malaysia. I don't know.
I want to go to Malaysia. She's literally said word for word to me many times. I just
I
don't want to ever
know,
feel.
space spliff, like.
Feelings are hard to feel. They are. And it took me a lifetime to be able to come to terms with them and sit with them. But like, I get that. Those words are so true for an addict. Like, think about one of the main reasons you got addicted, right? Like, for me, I didn't want to think and I wanted to numb myself and I didn't want to hurt anymore. And I didn't want the insecurities to be so loud. So I found things that kept me occupied, and I don't know, it numbed me in the most perfect way. But like, you know what the shitty part is? Like the second you're not numb anymore, you feel everything all at once. You do. You do. It's not worth numbing yourself. I'm not restarting it, but going back to hear a little bit more.
I know.
Is the line of men in the room with us right now?
I know.
Oh my God. Should I speed her up?
Thanks, Belle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys, to be honest, but I'm more than likely. I'm leaning towards I don't want to go. I don't really want to go to Malaysia. I don't know.
Oh, the Malaysia. Violet, hello, hello. I bet she wishes she had a line of men.
I know, space spliff, like.
Go watch Nicole and Ava.
I feel like he's putting all this effort into his life over there. Business, all this stuff.
He lives there? I mean, are we supposed to be mad at that? The nerve that he's building a life in the country he has to live in because you got him kicked out of Kuwait. The nerve!
And it's like, I'm like putting my life on hold to stay married to him and like to prove to him that I've improved as a person and I'm a better wife. And, like, he doesn't even want to show me like some of his house anymore because his family told him not to. Like, leave it all out. Like, I don't care what you do with her, just not inside of Syria. And I'm like, I'm going out of my way to put my life on hold for someone like that when I did nothing to his family.
You told
Nothing.
the world they were going to off you. And you threatened to destroy his
You
house.
insulted my family. Really? Where? Oh, I said that they were. If anything happens to me, you know who did it. You know why? Because you threatened me, and you said that your family's nearby. What do you expect me to be? What do you expect me to say? Your family from the get-go insulted me. They didn't want you. Like your one sister didn't stop talking to him because I was too old. I couldn't have kids, and I had OnlyFans before. Why am I like, why do I need to be in this situation? Fuck this. I'm 42. Peace is all I care about.
You know what's crazy? What I have learned, despite what anybody thinks that I think about Islam, is it seems like they're very accepting of reverts. That's one thing that I've noticed, okay? Just paying attention. So Had Foodie Beauty actually changed and became a better person, do you think they would have been more accepting of her? Especially she had this huge platform. She could have been spreading like Islam knowledge and love. I don't know. And then with her platform, she talks about poop and farts and tells her audience that Salah's family is trying to unalive her. Do you think they would have been more accepting had she had put in the footwork and changed? That is my question to you out there.
I don't need somebody treating me like a child. Don't swear. Your hair is showing. Don't laugh at men. Don't exercise in public. Your boobs are jiggling. Your ass is showing. Like, just stuff like that. Like, you didn't, like, why are you not on the treadmill today? You didn't lose any weight.
But you haven't lost any weight. She is evil, right? It's convert, babe. Revert is going back to something. Well, they all say revert, right? Because in Islam, see, this is what I've noticed. In Islam, they say that everybody was born Muslim, but they changed their ways. And then so in their eyes, it's going back to what they were born as, right? See, sometimes I pay attention. So I guess despite what we may believe or feel, I guess I'm going to say revert because that's what they consider it. Shugal said, we knew she was not approved when we saw her sitting by. I need to watch sunsets more often. Like, I really, and buy new pillows. Every week, I'm going to have fluffy, firm pillows. It's the perfect pillow. And the 2-pack, it was like less than $20. All right. Anyway, Shugal said, we knew she was not approved when we saw her sitting by herself during Ramadan, and he was never there. She was not invited to family events. His family is probably so disappointed in him too. Miss T just put a bunch of laughing emojis. Lala said, when did she go to the gym? 2 times? Yes. I didn't know that about Islam. That's interesting. Revert is the correct terminology from the Islamic perspective. You are correct, Breezy. Thank you. Okay. She just wouldn't go because walk. Phoenix said 0 effort into improving herself. So what stress is she talking about? I don't know. The stress of everybody having an opinion on what she's doing. No offense, but it's not like she's exactly just sitting inside reading the Quran and praying 5 times a day. Like, she's almost getting arrested. She's getting banned from places. She's stealing olives, all during Ramadan. I don't know. Salah is the Chantel of his family. Yeah. But unfortunately, they're stuck with him. So, sometimes you don't get to pick who you're related to. Saylavi said Foodie asks her bestie chat FAT about farting and if it's haram in Islam. Can you imagine searching if farting is haram or a sin?
Moral sin. It's a bodily function. Who's okay with you farting on camera? I don't think most men would be, especially Muslim men.
Oh, this is great.
You know what? Screw all men then in that case. Hi, Cheesy Yum Yum. Let me ask ChatGPT. Is it haram or a sin to fart as a woman in public in Islam? Happy birthday, alien. No, farting as a woman in public is not haram and not a sin. It's not a moral sin. It's a bodily function. Culture often gets mixed with religion. Farting is not sinful. There's no verse in the Quran saying farting is haram. There's no hadith saying women farting is sinful. Well, breaks wudu, yeah. Oh, modesty and manners. Islam encourages adab, good manners for men and women. That means try not to deliberately offend others, avoid drawing attention unnecessarily, be considerate in shared spaces. This applies equally to farting, burping, loud bodily noises. But manners does not equal sin.
Ask if being paid to fart is haram. Please ask chat FAT that one. Oh, fuck. I started it over. I think we were right here where she was laughing and wheezing.
Islam encourages adab, good manners for men and women. That means try not to deliberately offend others, avoid drawing attention unnecessarily, be considerate in shared spaces. This applies equally to farting, burping, loud bodily noises. But manners does not equal sin. What? What did you say, Yazzie? People fart in church? Oh, Westerners don't like farting in public?
Here's the thing. Bodily functions happen, but most people don't just let it rip and then laugh hysterically. I feel like if it has to happen, you try not to draw attention to it, right? Am I wrong about that? And then there's Chantel, who dedicates a live stream to farting and talking about shit stains that she leaves places. By the way, Chantel, just buy toilet paper because clearly your portable bidet is not working. You can't reach. You're going to have to do what Amberlynn Reed does at this point, okay?
I have ideas.
Back it up, reverse it. Sharding and thinking that is hilarious. That part! And here's the thing, most adults can control the part, like,
on camera. I don't think most of it would be.
stop yapping. Okay, most people, like, can wait to use the restroom. Most adults aren't just shitting in their pants for the world to hear, you know? I said she's losing her mind.
Shit, and I'm tired of it, like, living in it, like, in the shadows.
Living in the shadows. Oh my gosh. I want a coffee mug that says I'm tired of living in the shadows.
Anyway.
Old wrinkly
Thanks,
weeder.
unspoken. Yeah. You'll never feel like that's my problem. That's been eating at my soul. Like a mistress. Yeah, I'm not being treated properly. That's me neither, Taro. Like I this is all news to me from the family perspective.
So when he was woof woofing at Kay Bella and saying he wanted to shit on her and that he loved her, your marriage was the strongest it's ever been. Now because he wants you to go to the gym, you don't deserve to be treated this way.
Maybe because what happened was, like, you know, when I freaked out a few times, like the last day when they signed the divorce papers. When I signed the divorce papers, like I was like kind of, you know, I freaked out after. I was really upset, and I got up and walked outside, and he came outside after me, and I was like, open the car door, I want to go now. And it was like hours before I had to go to the airport, and I didn't care. I was like, I want to go now. I don't want to be around people. Like, you're humiliating me in front of your family, and I'm just like, I don't want to be here. And then his family involved in, like, they're just like too involved in your business there, like in your marriage. Like, his younger cousin was there while they were signing the divorce papers. I'm just like, ew. Like, I just, like, this is our marriage.
So what I do know is her chat was telling her that they have to have witnesses.
Why does there have to be 50,000 people? He's like, well, there have to be witnesses. No, this is bullshit.
I could have swore just yesterday we heard that there was no divorce papers. They weren't signed, not turned in. So I don't know which one it is, but now today, or yesterday, I'm sorry, his cousin was there for the divorce paper signing.
Thanks for the gift. Gifted sub. I don't feel like kicking right now. I'll do it later. Thank you. Isn't she lovely? Yeah, right, Pink Coral? That's how it's going to be from now on. Hey, BGH.
Wait, Andrew said this is also... Lori, did I say hi to you? I hope I did. Andrew said this is also funny to her. She thinks it's normal. At some point you grow up and know right from wrong. Exactly. Exactly, teardrop. We the people said, like, used a ladle to clean up her puke, then washed it and put it back in the kitchen. Lindsay said she's not legally married anywhere. If they were, Salah would have filed papers.
In Islam, there's usually witnesses for marriage and divorce, love. Hey, Lolo. It's just the way he did it. Like, I don't know. So don't expect me to not be upset about it. So I was like, hey, I'm, like, out of here. Like, there's just too many cultural clashes. I just can't. I don't feel adequate in his culture, and I just, like, I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be married into that. Like, why? I've never felt like that with Pete's mom. She still hugs me every time I see her.
Pete's mom thinks it's normal for her son to have My Little Pony bed sheets. So, you know.
She knows what I'm like.
I thought they were getting a new wedding ring. Great point. If they were married, there would be papers. There are no
I
papers.
just don't want to be part of that anymore.
Okay, then don't be.
Hey, Carefree.
She'll be madly in love again tomorrow. And you better not bring up what happened yesterday in her chat, or you'll be blocked and banned.
Bugle chips? What? What was that? Did you hear a quack?
I heard your cat.
I think I'm losing my mind.
I think I'm losing my mind. You think? Whatever you're doing is not working for you, lady. I hate to break it to you. Crochet, wait, did I read the replies here? Let me see. And I'm reaping all the benefits. 10KD said, cousin wife was at the divorce. I said, sounds like it. Phoenix said, wants to be treated like a wife without acting one. Well said. Hey Nash, I'm really late, but I'm here. It's good to see you. Where have you been? Crochet with Ashmi said, so the Malaysia trip was because his family isn't allowing him to see her in Syria. They have to meet in another country.
Yeah. Yeah, I want family that loves me. Like, I don't want to be ostracized and him having to plan to see me outside of his own country and stuff like that.
That's so embarrassing, Chantel. Oh my gosh. The Goth said maybe. Salad wants a free vacation. There's nothing fun about having Buffalo with him in Syria. She's boring, gross, and embarrassing. If they go somewhere, he can leave her in a hotel room and explore on his own. Phoenix said, so she was probably trying to get back to Syria. Yeah, but they don't want her there. Sunny Michelle said, hilarious. I bet they're okay with spaghetti arms accepting cash from her, though. Just don't show up here, fatty. Orlando said, we've been new. Doom Shakalaka said, the cousin wife runs a tight ship. She does. The only thing I've provided instructions for if something were to happen to me is to wipe my YouTube search history because I don't want anyone to know I've watched Girl World for this long. You know, one of these days I should really clear out my screenshots because I have some weird photos of Chantel. And like, what if one day I pass and then somebody uses my face to open my phone and then they just see all this weird shit? Like, oh no. Mrs. Floopa Booty said, I told him everything I've told you guys. I sent him a message with all of it, but he hasn't answered yet. Quoting Chantal, there it is. He's taking too long to answer. The trip will be back on by sunrise tomorrow. Therese said, yes, it's been what? The 50th time? What is this? We learned his family won't have her in Syria. Salah can see her, but only at a distance from Syria. His sister refuses to speak to him because she is old, was on OnlyFans, and childless. The younger cousin was present to witness the divorce. I knew the cousins hated her. I love that this is her life. Rainbow, did I say hi to you? Between the pics of Chantel and Cyrax. Oh my God. I hope I deleted all the. I hope I did. I need to go and just delete so much shit. Kelly said, Foodie just confirmed that we've known from the beginning. His family never liked her, and this whole thing has been nothing but a performance for Salah. Selavi said, Foodie says being a cute, dainty hijabi makes her want to throw up. Okay, unless something bigger is said, I'm done for the night. She ate sushi, and I'm trying to decide what to order for dinner, and is talking in circles, now giving me a migraine.
Right, Blair. You're right. Effort spent pretending is energy, yeah. You know why? Because I like the idea of, like, you know, being a nice, dainty, cute hijabi and, like, you know, making my husband happy. And now it just kind of makes me want to throw up.
Isn't she just a ray of sunshine? I'm sorry, he looks like a pervert. Valgal said, imagine being controlled by this from halfway around the globe. All I know about this guy is he likes poop. He woof woofs like a 2-pound chihuahua. He has a bunch of ingrown hairs. His toenails are always infected, and his peen looks like it's bitten off. Yet somehow today, Chantal has me feeling almost sorry for the guy. Almost. I said almost, okay? Keyword right there. Milky said Foodie just admitted to sitting down naked on her bed and leaving poo skid marks. I'm quitting YouTube. Queen Jellybean said breathing that hard just eating a cheese stick is wild. Also, close your fucking mouth. You triglodyte? Triglodyte? I don't know how to say it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McDonald's coffee is
How red she was when she turned. Yeah. I'm just going to walk around saying that today. Crochet with Ashmi said whenever he texts her back, she will change her mind and start a water fast tonight. Or we'll get an epic rage if he doesn't. Oh, let's go into the spec stuff really fast. So now I have fun looking and see it's so weird, you guys. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but yesterday we covered some of this. And if you want to get all caught up, just watch any of my streams. She's a former Beezer who is constantly offended. She has threatened to come to my home a million times. She has doxed me. She has celiac, and you can't say a word about her because she's allergic to gluten. She hates me, lies about me, threatens me. But yet anything I talk about on my stream, she does. Like before, all her audience got was her drunk in her pajamas in her kitchen. Now she's going on walks, filming plants and zooming in on flowers. I want everybody to shop at Walmart, but people were pointing out how she bragged about shopping in the children's section, and now I find her wearing Walmart shirts that I showed on live streams. We talked about doing an In-N-Out stream 2 weeks ago, and lo and behold, she pops up at In-N-Out, filming everybody eating, like people's children, teenagers just enjoying a meal. She zooms in on people's asses. She's a creep, and it's just multiple clips I have here. But this isn't even okay. It's creepy enough in itself. But like, I want to know what's going on with her car, and I need you guys to tell me. She's also a distracted driver, and I have never seen a car do this. If you have any type of like motion sickness sensitivity, this clip is not going to be it for you. But like for the car people, let me know. Are you supposed to rock back and forth like this?
Sorry about the bounciness. I'm driving, so I can't check the chat right now. Happy weekend. Okay.
She constantly reads her chat. Oh my God.
Easy, I know.
What makes your car do this? She drives like my grandmother.
Hey guys, sorry I can't look at the chat right now.
You've been looking at the chat and waving hi as you're on a carnival ride. By the way, she's talked about on her live streams this car not passing smog checks. Somehow she finally got it to pass. She probably paid somebody to do it, but I don't know. She is a danger on the road. If you're in Chico, California, watch out for this woman. Okay, oh, silly, it's Lily said, okay, after watching this, I'm learning to Tat Von B saying earlier, there's something fake about her tears before. It's harder to believe she's that emotionally unstable. She can go from the crying to the something in less than 3 hours. And then they said, Foodie Beauty fucking weirdo. Mo said, mind you, she told this story while eating. This might be the skid mark story.
happened twice. This is the second time. I don't know if it was the kind of poo or what, but I went to the bathroom. I was nude. I had to crap after my shower. And then I went to sit on my bed. And I got up and there was a skid mark and I have to wash my sheets now.
You're nasty.
Brown sheets learned it long ago. Cheesy sheets. No. Brown
About to be 42 years old, folks.
sheets are life-changing. No, I'd rather...
Can you imagine what her underwear looks like? I'm not trying to gross you guys out, but...
see where it happens so I can wash them.
So modest. Don't ever say nude again.
You couldn't waterboard this information out of me. Maybe it's because I've been oppressed for the past 3 years.
Oppressed? Hi, boobies.
I know, right? After the shower. You know why? Because you're standing up and moving. And your bowel.
Your shower has no watermarks on the glass. I don't think you showered since you've been back to Canada. I don't believe that you can shower at this point. You are disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Enigma said, she said that she doesn't like Keem because they're all fake. But so is this. This is part of her storyline, just like ALR.
Hire all of these things. Honestly, what brought it on is just like, just thinking of all these things. Like, you know, I ended up eating not something too great for lunch. And I felt really guilty. And I thought, like, how mentally messed up I am. And like, I can't focus on the trip. Like, all I feel is like guilt every single day. Like, I should be going up 19 flights of stairs. I should be doing this. I should be doing that. And even in Thailand, he would make me feel so bad about myself. Like, oh, I'm going to go for a walk. You can't go for a walk because you can't walk that far.
That was him finding it out. He just didn't want you to go out with him. He has to lug you around. Like, you're not easy to bring anywhere. No offense. He had to push you to get into a boat.
I don't want to work with Keem. They're all fake shit arseholes also. I don't want to work with Keem. They're all fake shit arseholes also. To be honest. I told Yo Mama the dates that I was traveling. He fucking says it live. The fuck is wrong with you? And that's why I'm sad, because I wanted to go, but I don't really think I do. I don't know. I was so like excited for it, but now I'm just not sure.
Technically, she doesn't even work here either. She's just an intern. And so,
He does have to lug her around. Yeah, I just noticed that all fatties lick their fingers instead of a napkin, and they rip open condiment wrappers with their teeth. No adult leaves skid marks after a shower. What the fuck? She's nasty. She was clearly never taught how to wipe. Holly Go Heavy said Foodie was crying, calling Salah 50 times a day. Salah said, I'll meet you on vacation, but you have to lose weight and get healthy first. Magically, she's happy and working out, no pressure. He knew she would fail and never change. You're so stupid, Chantel. You're still getting scammed.
I don't want to go to Malaysia, because like every day I just feel like all this pressure to change and become someone like new, just so I can go. And like I realized like I need so much more help than I thought. Like, I feel like he doesn't understand that I can't just change my mental health and my binge eating disorder overnight. It's not just gonna help with a diet and walking on the fucking treadmill for 20 fucking goddamn minutes. And I don't want that pressure on myself. When I say I want peace in my life, I want it from that too. I left Syria because I like for many reasons, and one of them was feeling inadequate as a woman because of all these fucking pressures. You know? And for what? To go to a country that's friggin' 97% humidity that I don't even really want to go to anyways? There's pressure to be a good Muslim. There's pressure to be a good woman. There's pressure to be demure, to lose weight, to be this, to be that, to be this, to be that. And I feel like people who really love me and care about me wouldn't put that pressure on me.
I was vaping during that and thinking somebody needs to turn it into like some kind of screamo song. Raised Actillion said it's pretty bold of Salah's family to ban her from the family home after she paid to renovate it. And Lazy Texican said, imagine being Salah's family. Can you even blame them for not wanting her around? She is the definition of shame and disgrace. Gross, selfish, and no manners. And if you don't lose weight, you're going to die. True. Dang, I missed the cheese. I'm her height. How does she do it? Doesn't happen overnight. It's been years. I've been hearing about diets and six-pack abs and climbing Mount Everest for how many years now? Imagine being married to somebody or fake married or whatever and constantly being promised XYZ and nothing ever happens. Goose Chuck said, hey, Foodie, we all feel pressured all the time. Welcome to adulthood. Grow the fuck up. Booty freaking who? Tap Von B said, I love it when Goose Chuck is happy. Boho Chic said, another one bites the dust. Chantel is in a bad mood again today, taking it out on her loyals. Okay, Foodie Beauty yells, oh my god, please stop with all this stupid outrage. It is very annoying. Tired of the dumb trolling. I'm not sure if I will be live today. And then Bazillion said, apparently being concerned about them is trolling. I can't believe I supported the selfish hog. I hope you do this on stream. Falafel Queen said, I hope Salah is okay. Falafel Queen also said, I hope I don't get timed out for caring since you do love to time me out for doing or saying nothing wrong. Is that Falafel Reacts? Oh, Silly It's Silly said, my Foodie Beauty retro brain rot of the day. She's explaining how she believes in Jesus. You can't make this shit up.
My outlet, my corner of the fucking internet, where I can just say whatever I want. And I realize I can post a message of love or I can post a crappy message and the reception is usually the same anyway. So you know what? I just want to just say whatever I want to say as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. You know, I think everyone has a right to an opinion as long as it doesn't really hurt anybody directly. Like, you know, you said yourself, and I can't promise not to offend you because like I posted a Jesus meme. I personally, the Jesus I believe in, and I do believe in Jesus and God. Now, I didn't, but I do now. I think they have a sense of humor and I don't think they would be offended. I don't want, the thing is, Kiki Love, I don't want only good. Like, I wouldn't, you know what? You say I want a hug box, but it would be eerie. It would be like, no, I'm not. I don't want to be like right all the time and not giving shit, actually. Excuse me. I didn't know I had vegetables. That's why there's fruit flies. See, another reason not to have vegetables.
Well, I asked for no jalapenos or olives.
Oh, no.
Covered in jalapenos and olives.
Oh, no. Okay, can you request a refund? Take a picture. I'm not quitting.
Why are you not letting me fucking...
What did it say?
I can't even fucking...
Hey, Dane.
Here we go.
You have to go to get help.
Yeah, and it's not giving me the option.
Let me see.
Like, it's literally not giving me the fucking option to say that the order is wrong.
Help with an order, past order. Oh, here
Jalapenos and olives is like my dream pizza. How about you out there?
we go.
Shouldn't it be the order I just...
Fuck
get
you.
this fucking app sometimes.
Hey, asshole, how are you?
Oh, I can't stand that, man, but that was funny. Boring Barbie said, imagine not even a boyfriend's family, but your husband's family telling you they don't care what you do with her, but not inside this country. Wow, Foodie, you really are a piece of work. Guess it really was them, cutie. Embarrassing. Same Seek Truth. Thought your mother said, hey, Chins, there is no pressure. There is expectation that you be a good person, not perfect, but generally a good person. You're not a good person, nor do you show effort to be a good person. You just eat, shit, fart, rage, lie, and sleep. Oh my gosh. Toddler had a tantrum again. Acadia Strong said Soft Hands is totally controlling Foodie Beauty. Must have used his kung fu skills on her. He's a triple kung fu medalist. Chicken, jalapeno, and green peppers. Yes. Well, not the chicken, but does sound good. Yes, they're a solid choice. I think so too. Oh, I was listening to Rancid today, but then I went on a whole different thing. Okay, Red Hot Moon. I really enjoy that song. But then I ended up reliving music that I completely forgot about since like the 9th grade. I was listening to Zoot Suit Riot. I can't remember the name of the band, like the Cherry Pickin' Daddies or something. I don't know, something like that. And then I started listening. Then I found, because this song was recommended to me by YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Do you guys remember Big Bad Voodoo Daddies? I was listening to, what is it called? You and Me and the Bottle Makes Three Tonight. I almost broke a hip swinging in my room. Oh, that sounded wrong. Swing dancing or trying to. I had the best concert. Anyways, Shenanigans said, I do not swing in my bedroom. Nor do I almost break hips while doing so. There is no swinging to be had. Shenanigans said, I need like a good 2 or 3 years to really change my life, quoting Chantal in 2026. Yeah, nothing's changed. This is what she used to do. This is what she still does present day. Except for we don't see the whole layout of food now. I watched several reactors that do live kick stream reactions. Only time taken down was when Foodie was watching TV shows, The Water Fast. Salt and says she's been whining about how long did that last? I can't even remember. She was supposed to do a 30-day one, and I think we made it 12 hours. I could be wrong about that. Salt and Sass said she's been whining about her mental health and not being able to just change for close to a decade now. She canceled or no-showed at a therapist. She berated people that cared and made zero effort to change, nor does she want to. Here's the thing, people get sick of hearing somebody always going through it and nothing ever changes, right? I'm not trying to be rude, but like, obviously we all go through shit, right? Like some people have a bad year, sometimes it's a bad 6 months, but like 10 years later, people get tired of the woe is me act. Like within 10 years, something should have changed. Therapy should have worked. You should have found the right medication if you need to be on it. Like there should be some sort of change happening. There's not. So like, how sorry are we supposed to feel for somebody who won't go to therapy, who won't show up to appointments, who won't even make an appointment, who won't stay on antidepressants? Like, how sorry are we supposed to feel? Rojo said, Dear Allah, let another scammer fake love me and ignore all the pain and loss in the Middle East. Thanks. Hamdulillah, Foodie Beauty, Selfish Booty, aka, what a piece of shit. This is her prayer, probably. Saltian said, keep our troops in your prayers, friends. I agree. Please say a prayer for our troops and for their families. It's hard for all of them. It's, Raised Octillion said, Chantel is surrounded by exactly 0 people because who she is nasty and vile.
Be accepted.
I have to pee, so if it seems like I'm rushing through these last few tweets, I am, because it's all I could focus on at this point. So sorry.
Be accepted, or like, what the fuck for? I don't need anyone to accept me. I'm enough myself, and honestly, I'll just surround myself with people who accept me for how I am. Be accepted, or like, what the fuck for? I don't need anyone to accept me. I'm enough myself, and honestly, I'll just surround myself with people who accept me for how I am.
Wow. All this because, hi Sniper, all this because Salah wants her to work out. Les said, you basically sealed the fact that the goal is Canada, Foodie. The family doesn't want you in Syria. You too can't live in Kuwait. What is the purpose of all this then? To get him to Canada, as you can't live anywhere else either. She gets kicked out of everywhere. All right, hold on. Let me see if there's anything else I need to show you guys right now. Oh, Salt and Sauce said only Chantal could make a military strike about her and her feelings. They either weren't going to Malaysia, they don't have the money to go to Malaysia, or they fought. I'm going with D, all of the above. Cowboy Dog said, I told you guys, his family has forbidden her from entering Syria. Debbie's World said, yes, but I just don't understand why she didn't just go to a hotel in Damascus all these months and stay, and he could have visited her there. I mean, she could still go to Syria. She just can't go to that family home. Kat said, well, according to her, I know she's a liar, they don't care what he does outside of Syria. Sounds like the entire country is banned for her presence, not just the family home. Probably not, but 24 months is top end, more like 18 months. Andrew said, I think the cat saw fruit flies. She kept looking up and her head was following something in the air. For whatever reason, Foodie just lets things rot and she doesn't throw them away. So I think she enjoys having bugs. Enigma said, the fake boohoo, no tears. I just make it living in a nice place, food in her belly, lights, clean water, a bed to sleep in, beezers to pay your life. Without them, you'd be homeless. Here you are ungrateful and never truly thanked them for their hard work.
Because I don't have money. I don't make nearly what I made on YouTube. I don't have money.
Oh, uh-huh.
I just make it. Canada cost of living, Glitter Queen, is so high, you're right. My rent is $22.60. My utilities are like $100. $95 a month, not bad. BG's insurance is $50.
Let me double check that. It's 95. I think she originally said 50. Yeah. So she originally said 50, but then later said 95. And that was on, I don't know, the 14th is when she said 50 originally. I don't know when she said 95, but I do have documentation of it. The 14th of January, sorry.
I sponsor a child. She's $50 a month. All my subscription services are like $100 and something.
Girl, what do
She's
you have
50 a
going on
month?
that it costs that much? Jeez.
Food is the big killer. I spend too much on food. Things are expensive no matter what you're addicted to. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just giving an example of how expensive life is here. I can't afford to support someone else. Crazy.
She is ungrateful. Remember, her whole life in Canada was funded by her Beezers because she told them that living in Syria with Salah and his family was dangerous because they were threatening her. And if something happened to her, it was them. So they got her back to Canada, got her a place, got her a bed, a couch, all set up, and now she wants to run away. She doesn't deserve even a pot to piss in. I said what I said. I think she's one of those people that truly is going to have to be tent beezing and have to be grateful. Like she's going to have to lose it all to be grateful for even a shirt or 3 shirts. Two-Tailed said, Foodie, there's a very simple answer to this question. A typical woman in Syria has a 0% chance of getting Salah to Canada. When he got with you, he had a 5% chance. Now it's a 1% chance. If he can keep up the grift, it's tiny, but there's still a chance, you dumbass.
You have your business there. You have your house. You have a car. I'm sure many women would want to be with you there. So why not just do that? You have your business there. You have your house. You have a car. I'm sure many women would want to be with you there. So why?
She's so mad that he has a life over there. What is he supposed to do? Like he lives there. Shoe Girl said this right here. The girls never leave their partners. The big issue in this situation is that Salah is a scammer. The cycle will not ever end. As long as he believes there's even a 1% chance, he will never cut her off and she will never let him go. Eat your fifis, cutie. You're doing great. Pickle, I hope I said hi to you. I said it in my head. Okay, I think that's all I have for today. I really have to pee. Actually, let me check the Foodie Beauty hashtag before we go. Okay, Stacy said my theory, Salah got mad because Foodie talked in DMs to Yo Mama about their trip, giving him dates, and she of course told the world. I think Salah wants to keep it on the down low because he's going to try to stay in Malaysia. That's a good theory. Okay, hold on. Let's be real. We're dealing with a very sick person. And as long as he keeps talking to her, accepting her money, modding for her, defending her, having anything to do with her, she's going to stay as sick as she is now and get sicker. It says, salad, go away. Bubbles and Cheek said yesterday, Foodie Beauty texted Sally she doesn't want to go to Malaysia while he was asleep. Just as she ordered the food she was planning to eat online, her phone pinged and her entire demeanor changed. Why did Sally text back what did Sally text back that sent her over the edge? I'm bookmarking this because I want to see what people say later. All right. I think that's all I have for you guys today, but I want to tell you to have a great day, a happy Sunday. I hope if it's your day off, you have a relaxing day. I hope you make good memories, good choices. My takeaway from this is don't get with a romance scammer that cheats. Stay on top of your medication and therapy. Toilet paper and showers should be your best friend, and brushing your teeth. Stay in school, don't do drugs, and be kind to your family. Anyways, thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Have a beautiful Sunday. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. We're going to do a morning recap of whatever happens today. And then we're also going to go on a hike. So we'll be live twice tomorrow. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I have to go pee. So I will see you so soon. Goodbye, everybody.